Hi everybody, you're at your home, your happy place. This is Debbie and BB. Say hi, honey. Okay, if you just got done watching my fall haul, if you haven't, you might want to go check it out. It was a little crazy. I just watched it back. Oh my gosh. I mean, really, I was struggling. I've been struggling for not wanting to give up summer. Then I was struggling with colors, stories, and all of a sudden things just fell into place because I went out and bought some stuff and put it with the things I had, just playing, not even intentionally. And you know, an hour after I finished my last video, my family room was so gorgeous to me. I was so excited. And then I'm starting into my kitchen, which will be my next video, or my table setting, because my dishes came in and I haven't opened them yet. So I'm gonna open them with you in my next video. And we'll do that table. So today we're gonna do this room. So let me go through it with you really quick. I didn't take down the things that were gonna stay. And it's pretty simple, but you know, I like to chat. So I hope you have a good time with me. You know, so if it were up to me, in all my previous homes, I have always been able to rearrange my furniture. I am a little envious of those of you who still can. We bought really long sofas, as you can probably see. I mean, there's 4 cushions long, and I don't remember the real size, but in order to change this up at all, we would have to lose a sofa, because we would be putting a back across here, which also is pretty much of a no-no. I mean, if I pushed it in enough and put, you know, that table behind it, although that one's too tall because it's a nice low back, which is something I do like about these. I didn't even realize that till just now. But, you know, it's not a great idea to have an opening like this and then you just walk into the back of a couch, because you have to go around in order to just get in, versus this, which just welcomes you in. So, I mean, we have a great setup. And in my past in my past homes, I have not been able to ever do this setting, which was one I always wanted to do. And it's great for conversation. You know, we line up on one side or the other. It is so perfect versus, I don't know, especially being against the walls, which, you know, we used to do back in the day. So I'm just saying, if I could move it around and have it a little different, I would. This was never supposed to be a fixture in here. But we don't really have a place to store it, and it's super handy when we need to extend the table. It's right there. We don't have to go downstairs or anything. So right now I'm living with it that way. I wouldn't mind having, instead of some kind of small little chest there or bar cart or something, I don't know. And the same goes for over here. It's like, well, yeah, I've got lots of other kind of little tables, but this is a walkway. And I mean, seriously, we have the 2 doors and you've got to walk. So I can't put anything that is very deep here. And this is such a great size, if you can see that. It gives us a decent walkway. So, all right, let's talk about it. I'll talk first about the mantle. So I actually had taken down the topiaries because I just knew I would find something in fall. I spent hours looking online, not just on Amazon, everywhere, for some kind of fall topiary that I would enjoy. I found 0. I looked different vases and things, just trying to keep it in the 24-inch and under. And I never came up with anything. And then if you were with me on my haul and I got the sunflowers, well, those sunflowers are kind of sitting on the top of a vase. So they're not much of a benefit to being up there because they're above our heads. So I left those. Not changing anything else here. And then I thought about, should I try and get some kind of different pictures here? You know, this isn't probably that wild of a size, and there's only one hanger on the back, so I could get away with hanging a lot of ideas here, anything really. But as you'll see, once I started pulling things together, you know, this was one of my colors, right? This cranberry, it's so hard with the reflection, but that's basically a cranberry or burgundy matte. It's a cranberry matte. And so it does, you know, it is in the color story. So I just left it there. I also thought about moving these because at one point I thought, oh, I could put those up there and just put a battery operated bulb inside, or whatever you call them. Yeah, I think so. An LED charged one, but I didn't even try. This is such a small space. I'm not real sure it would have fit. It might, but I just left it. So let's get started. Here's our before. Before I was done with the last video, I mentioned I had 4 solid of these and I had 4 solid of these, and I guess they just got tossed together somehow while I was doing that video, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, I really like that. So even now, the other pillow covers have come in, not both of them, just the green ones. And I was right, I haven't opened them yet. I'll open them in another video later, but they are more of a, I'm calling it citron green. I don't know if that's even a color, but I mean, once this started coming together, you guys, wow. Okay, I'm gonna put the pillows out. Okay, and since I only had the one, I haven't even looked online to see if I could find another. Although when I was making links for the fall haul video, I did see one that I linked on Amazon that has the same kind of hem, and it says it's mustard color, and chenille. So it really could be the same one. Of course, it was more expensive than it was at TJ Maxx. And since I'm going to go there this week, going out of town, I will be looking to see if I can find another one at a Home Goods or TJ Maxx. But because I only have one, I just, normally I tuck them neatly around my pillows, but I'm just gonna toss it in the middle of a sofa for fun, for color, for fun. Okay, I love to just start right here so you can see right away just the difference of just adding some pillows. I mean, did I have those the other way? I feel like I did. So this will be fun. Let's change out the pillows so that the pattern ones are on the back, because I'm pretty sure that's the way I had it. And I'm thinking this looks too busy. Now, isn't that fun? You're getting to see two different ways to do this. And I don't really know. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the pictures. I always take a picture when I decorate and then I break it down so I know what I did. Because right now I don't know which way I had it. And we've been sleeping, or not sleeping, but we've been watching TV on the sofa for the past week in this decor. And I still can't tell you whether it was pumpkins on the back or pumpkins on the front. But, oops. Okay, and I know you'll all have your own opinions, but it's for, you know, if you need it calmer, then keep your solid color on the top. If you're even doing two pillows, and if you're doing anything that's so, you know, symmetrical as I'm doing. All right. I'm not changing the coffee table decor drastically. I am still super, super loving this basket that I bought in my spring haul. And I know that I bought it at a little boutique in Lake St. Louis, but I'll look and see if I've linked it before on Amazon if I ever find it. But it's black. And I just love it because my coffee table is pretty much creamy white, and I love the contrast that it's gonna make on there. I had it tilted this way earlier, so we're doing, you know, for spring or summer, so I'm gonna change it up a little. I can't recall what I had completely inside of it, but I just kept taking things out and putting things in, and so these are so heavy. These are iron and 2 sizes, and I don't know that you even got to see where I used them in my summer tour. I had to cut it short because it was just as long as it really could be, and I didn't get everything in, and I've already deleted everything, so we can't see it, but it's okay, maybe next year. But I took these from upstairs, and I'm gonna pop them in here. Here's 2 of the candles that I bought at Hobby Lobby. They don't really have a name on them. Oh, honeydew. So that's what they smell like. I couldn't figure it out. Okay, I don't know that I believe that they're honeydew, but anyway, they're really pretty. And let's show you. I'm gonna put my brass candle snuffer in the middle, and even though I have some beaded pumpkin in the goldenrod coasters, I'm gonna stay with these. They're a little fancier, and I wanna change it up for one thing, and I just feel like where I'm going this year is so different. I don't know, you'll tell at the end, you can tell me. Okay, there's only 2 more things going in there. I don't think this made it into my haul. Golly. Oh, yep, the tag's on here. So this was from the Bloom Bloomland. It was more expensive than it should have been, but you know, when I look at it, but you know, I don't have this little vase, which I love, and it's a metal, and it's just got some really pretty, it's a really pretty arrangement. So I'm gonna put that in there, and then I'm gonna pop this ball down, and that'll be it. So of course my cottage book would look amazing with all of that beautiful green. It really would. But I've had it out since Easter, and I just want something, I want to change it up. I am going to keep it on my shelf for styling. I've looked for some coffee table books that were fall inspired, and I really haven't found anything yet, but when I unpacked, I did find magazines, and they're not my idea on my coffee table of the best, but these are special magazines, like special editions. So this one is, who is this by even? I don't know. It doesn't even have a, it's just Entertain and Celebrate Autumn. So I really like the colors on that one. And then this is from the Cottage Journal, and this is their Autumn Cottage. So I kind of like the colors in this one. I know you're seeing me wear and have orange, but there's a lot of green back here. And in my dress, there's a lot of navy. So anyway, for now, this is gonna go down with nothing on top of it. It's just gonna be super simple. All right. I think we will do the mantle. I know, I said these wouldn't work up there, but somehow they did. And so I'm gonna try and put them up there. I mean, I didn't cut them. I didn't put any hooks or wire them. They're literally just stuffed up there. So let me see if I can make that happen again. Yep. This is why this is hard. I needed something in the center. These are just plop it down, so it worked. So I was looking at my hearth and oh gosh, I can't wait to tell you at the end, but hopefully I'll remember. Last year I used a copper log holder, but looking at what I purchased and trying to think about what I was gonna do with this, yeah, I could have thrown throws in it or something. It just felt like this is what I wanted to put my logs in. So I'm gonna put this on the hearth. It's not a perfect fit. It hangs off a little, but I'm still good with that. I like it. I don't burn these. These are my, I don't even know if they're really birch, but they really have the papery birch feel on them. And I just love how they look. I love the contrast with the basket. Okay. Okay, next I'm gonna do the mirror area, top of the console. If you saw my summer living room, I had 2 wreaths, and one had a really long basket and a little bit of the burgundy in it, and I said I would save that one for fall. So I had it up there, and then I happened to lay down some of the flowers that I just bought, or the stems, and I took the wreath off. And I'm going something different, and I've never done this here at all. It's been wreaths, mostly wreaths. So I went upstairs and grabbed a vase that was in our bedroom. And I thought, oh, this isn't the right vase, but at least I can find out if I'm gonna like it. And I love it. I'm not even gonna change the vase, I love it. I literally picked up the hydrangeas, the thistles or whatever, the branches, and whatever the other burgundy. I just set them in the vase. I didn't arrange anything. And it was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. So I can't take credit for anything because it literally just fell into place. So let's see how you think it looks. It's like 3 layers. We've got the hydrangeas and then the thistles, and then behind it we have the branches and the taller. I mean, literally these are the accidents that happen. Number one, I just told you, I did not arrange those. I had them laying down. I picked them up, put them in there, and they were just in that order and looked beautiful to me. But then I look at the pictures on either side that I was thinking of taking down and replacing with something else. And it's like, the colors are perfect. And that way I still get to keep my coral up, because I look at coral not so much as summer decor. I look at it more as botanicals, and botanicals are very popular in any season as far as prints for your wall, just like landscapes would be, or still lifes. And so yes, they're a little bit more specific, and these colors are very unique, but I love them. So all right, let's keep going with the top of the top of the console. So I still couldn't find a name for what these were. I couldn't find anything similar on Amazon, and I bought these at Hobby Lobby. So, you know, if you see something like that, I mean, if you're looking, that's where I would send you to go, because Amazon even has some Hobby Lobby, and I couldn't find it. So I'm just gonna really just set this around my So this is not typical me at all. And I liked it like that. I could have left it, but I still have a few things that I really wanted up there, like my clock, because when you're in here, you can't see what time it is. And unfortunately, I think this is not, I'm gonna have to change the batteries. It's running, but I think it's like 15 minutes fast. So my little gold pineapple clock is gonna go up here. I'm gonna set my father's war Bibles on there. And then I found this when I was unpacking my stuff, and I don't remember where I put it last year, but it says Fall in Love. It's kind of the sagey green. Yeah, it's got a couple. I could probably put some ribbon up there, but I'm not gonna. And I'm just gonna put it on a plate holder and set it over there. Okay, I tried some more things up here, but I didn't want to clutter. This is just about how I'm feeling right now. And so just wanted something on the ends to kind of seal the ends of the garland by having something to stop them there. Okay, I had these upstairs in a spot you didn't see, I think. Maybe you did see them, you let me know. But these are, I've talked about these before. This is an author that I've met and happens to be the nephew of somebody who was in our wedding that we've had, you know, no, I mean, we've been married for 44 years, and he's actually coming to visit us in September. So I just love that I know who this person is, and it's Charles Finch, and this was a whole series that were, well, I don't know what he called them. Well, called them the Charles Lennox Mysteries. He writes very much like Agatha Christie, and so if you enjoy that kind of genre, I think we started out getting paperbacks, and then my husband started buying me the new releases in hardbacks for Christmas. So I'm gonna put those on the second shelf down here with some substantial bookends. I found these bookends, I know at, oh yeah, still the price tag. That's always interesting to me because I know they'd be a lot more expensive now. They're super heavy. They're gorgeous. That was me, sweetie. There's nobody at the door. Good little watchdog. They were $12.99 each. So it's a pair. Ugh. And so I'm gonna pop these down there. I love that there. I love a library. My husband's room's really pretty. In the fall and in the winter, I love to be surrounded by books, and just the idea that you might get snowed in and the fire's going and you just curl up with a good book. I apologize that my furniture is right here. I can't get the camera back far enough when I'm on the tripod so you can see what I'm doing. So anyway, but I'll show you when I'm done. So I'm gonna pop in one of my pictures with the texture on it. I love the frame. And I had that there prior. And then I brought in, over summer, I brought in some playing cards here because we enjoy playing spades. And some people have told me a couple other games. If you guys know some card games that are fun for couples or for more, would you put them in the comments below, because we just love games and not everybody's into, you know, a board game. Okay, and then I'm also gonna pop in these which I bought at Hobby Lobby. But I think they're also available on Amazon. And I have nothing in them. So that's what's going to go, hopefully finish off the lower shelf, or the middle shelf. Okay, with the little separation there, I put the cards. There was enough room. I don't know if I don't have that in the center, but there was enough room to put those right there. And then there's a space, and we've got the picture. So I think that comes across as a nicely completed shelf. So now that one, I've already got the books there. So I'm gonna put something on these two parts, and that'll be done. So I don't know if I've used this before, but this is a metal tray that I got in spring. And it's got little metal feet on it. And these are, I remember I bought 3 of these. They're just little, whoops. They're just little plops. There's no hole in there or anything. So I am literally dropping them in here and filling it up. And that's enough. It's so funny. All right, I'm gonna pop that in the center, I think. All right, I'm gonna put some of my Coastal Living magazines. I think that's all. Oh, no, and Southern Home down. I have a new Southern Home that just came out, Autumn Edit Personal Style. It's got some of that color in it, the kind of a burgundy cranberry. Because if you are putting something like this, I mean, it's really not gonna be seen that much, but just that pop of color kind of can tie everything together. So I think I'm gonna do that. All right, you guys, except for those pillows, I have no pumpkins in this room, which is one of the things I was going for. I was really trying to not pumpkinize every room, because God knows how many pumpkins I have. They're still up, and I'm taking things out of bins and like, okay, all you pumpkins, you're going over here. And I'll see, you know, when we get closer to the Thanksgiving time, I'm gonna want some of that stuff out. It's just not right now. Let us get a little closer to the mid to end of October. I mean, for me right now, it's still literally mid-August. So here's my ode to a pumpkin in this room. I think I bought this last year, but I could be wrong. I think I did though. And honestly, that was kind of my idea when I wanted to go very neutral. If I could have had a bunch of stuff like this in the chunky knits and that's where I was headed. But I don't know, maybe I'm behind the trends, because you know how I buck the trends. I don't like them. And sometimes I come in a little behind the scenes, which isn't typical for decorators. They like to be on it. I am just somebody who always puts the brakes on and like, I don't know if I really like it or not. But I do like this. And so I'm gonna pop that down on my Southern Home magazine, and then we only have one little area to do, and this room is done. I ended up putting my cottage book underneath that, and then those books were already there. Okay, the last space that I'm going to be decorating today will be just popping a couple pillows here. Yeah, that's it. And guess which pillows? They are these. So I still only have the 2. You know, I still may find the other, and who knows? I'm not saying this is going to stay like this for the entire fall season. When my chinoiserie pillows come in, you better believe I'm going to give it a little tweak and see what it looks like. But I think I'm not going to do that. Maybe Christmas. I don't know. Okay, you guys. I'm going to give you a big view, and let's see what you think. All right, you guys. I'll sneak in the before and the after. Oh, actually, I just did this for your benefit, so you guys can vote on which way you like this. you can see the two pillows the two different ways. I went back and looked, and here's the truth. We've been watching television, so we may have changed them ourselves, but I actually had them like this. So, I mean, it does bring in more of the color, but this, I don't know. I can go either way, I think, with it. I really can. I will do the rest of the video. I'm gonna put all the pillows in the same direction right now, and I'll do a quick tour. All right, there we have it. I mean, either way, I love it, but now that that is up there, that gold really does show more when I've got the pumpkins on the front, so. I almost forgot the one thing I wanted to share with you guys. We noticed, my husband and I both, because I've never done colors quite this dark in this room before, that for the first time ever, the stone on our fireplace was sort of popping. And we really, really thought that was pretty. So thank you guys for joining me today. What a crazy ride from my previous video to this one. I feel like I totally have a direction, and I'm happy that fall's here. I wasn't sure I was ever going to say that this year. I really wasn't. It's a glorious day. I mean, fall's not really here, you guys. It's not. I think this is August 13th or 14th. I don't know. It's actually kind of cool today though. But if you're new, I ask, would you please subscribe? Thank you to everyone who is a subscriber and to everyone who views. All of those things are so important. And I know I have new subscribers, so thank you. Thank you so much and welcome. I hope you enjoy and stay. We have so much coming up in the next several months. I've got a lot of decorating to do between now and January. So, plus we're going to be doing, if I have time, I'm going to start doing some of my wallpapering now that we're kind of moved in. I mean, let me just tell you, today I'm all ready to go. My hair was done. Well, it's kind of fallen a little bit. My makeup was done. My camera was literally in the tripod, and knock, knock, knock. We're here to fix your front doors and your screens. And I'm like, nobody called. I've got my husband away working on things at the lake house. And I had hopes to do more than one video today. And 2 hours later, I finally got the chance to record. So there's always something, right? But I am so pleased to have been able to spend time with you today, and I just hope that your day is well and that this inspires you for whatever you decide you want to do for your fall decor and making your home your happy place. I will see you next time, and we're going to do the tablescape in my kitchen. We are going to open the new dishes I bought. I hope they work, because otherwise I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll see you guys. Take care. Bye.